You will be a Jedi, Annie. I promise.
Thanks for asking.
Are you okay, Annie?
Yeah.
Annie, are you okay? So are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay?
You son of a bitch! Simple setup. One-day operation. We pick up their trailer, the chopper, run them down, grab those hostages, and bounce back across the border before anybody knows we were there. What the f***? Stick around. What could go wrong?
So, you're saying there's an alien, like a from outer space alien, there in the jungle with you guys, and he's just messing with you?
Yes. Knock, knock.
Yeah, I think we got him.
Welcome to the Friday Nights. I'm Jason Sandberg. Fellas, it was a good week at the LCS. Got a double dose of the Mark Miller this week.
wow.
Of the two series, I'm actually enjoying Nemesis a little more than Huck this time. But both series have been good, but enjoying Nemesis a little bit more. And as always, I'm hard at work on Jupiter issue 2. Jupiter issue 1 is in demand on Fund My Comic and Indiegogo. And Craig, would you pull up the my sign up for issue 2 for Jupiter?
Absolutely, yes.
It's in the chat.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, okay. If you just want to keep talking first.
Yeah, so I want to thank everybody out there who's been helping me spread the word. I hit 60 signups today, which means I'm on the road to 70 signups. So thank you to everybody who's been signal boosting and spreading the word on that. Here we are. And with the new Indiegogo layout, they show you how many people are signed up. They call it follow now. So is really important if you like a creator, especially with the new Indiegogo layout, go follow the campaign. Even if you know you're going to back it, follow the campaign because it's social proof. As people are new to that creator, as they go to the site, they see the number of signups, they're more likely to sign up themselves. That helps get the momentum and keeps it rolling. So thank you to everybody that's already signed up and followed. And if you haven't, please try to do that this weekend.
Yeah, you're still at 60. Like I slammed this into a whole bunch of chats. So darn it, I'm trying to get you to that 100 there, Jason.
I've burned some bridges, so I gotta accept that. I gotta accept that. Well, we'll see how it plays out. Craig, how was your week?
My week was good. I'm learning more and more that really I have to manage my time and I have to stick with it. And I can't do the old man things of putting things off or going and having a nap because it never works out for me. I had a whole bunch of things planned for this show.
Hold on. What? Tell me, what time of day? What time of day do you hit the point where you need to take a nap? Tell me.
Usually, oh boy, it's embarrassing. Either before noon sometimes, but definitely after I eat supper for sure. Yeah,
and it's about 2 for 4 o'clock. Supper's at 4 o'clock now, is it?
No. Believe it or not, I'm a really bad husband. So my wife's the one with the career now that I'm retired. So after she gets home from work, she still cooks supper. So.
Oh wow.
Terrible. But yeah, so with all aside, I had some new Soltac pages, but I'm not gonna go through my whole campaign. I know I said I was either gonna get my sign up done or I was gonna get my books on eBay. I failed both those tasks, but in my defense, this was remembrance with all the veteran stuff.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I got invited to stuff. I bit the bullet and I bought myself a new suit. So even that was a chore, right? Going out, getting a suit, acknowledging that I put on weight. I can't fit in my old stuff. Then finding all my army accoutrements from all over my house, ripping it apart, getting that stuff together. So that's what pulled me away from.
I will say you did look very dapper and dignified in your suit.
Thank you. Yeah.
I would buy you. I looked at your photo and it said I would buy a used car from that guy.
Nice. That's exactly the look I was going for. So, but this one thing I will show that was worked on very hard.
Pray tell.
Incredible piece of artwork, and this sums up everything. So, this beautiful piece of promotional artwork. Obviously, it's got my new intent with my next campaign for issue 5. Look at that. It's got everything in there. I don't need to go through all the slides. There's the new issue 1 with the new cover. That's my goal is to reach 10,000, and anybody who backs, they would get issue 6 for free. Hey, look at those covers. Isn't that
Phil? If you saw this as a house ad, tell me you wouldn't want to like check this series out and pick up the back issues.
Definitely. I love the integration of the covers in the piece of art. It's really cool.
So I'll confess, Jason made this. No, I didn't. By the way, Jason, I was so blown away. Thank you so much for creating this for me, Jason.
Yes. Craig, you're very welcome, buddy. But what's kind of funny is this is the first page of interior art from Jupiter issue 2 that the public has seen. The first page of Jupiter issue 2 is the house ad I did for Soltac. But no, it was fun. I love Soltac. I love what you're doing with the series. And I wanted to do it justice. So I'm glad you like it, and I look forward to maybe I'm going to pick up an issue of King Cryptid next year. Maybe it'll be in there. I'm looking forward to seeing this ad floating around, Craig, because what you're doing with Soul Tag is really cool. I think this is going to help pique people's interest.
The pages are some of the best pages me and Gonzalo have made to date. Even he's saying he's having a lot of fun and it's really coming along. So if anyone's been following us, like if you've read Soul Tack, those first 6 pages, I need to make that like a what you call it, a prologue. I need to let people know that that's separate from the rest of the book, because the last thing you want to do is have people bored of your book the first 6 pages in. But if you get past those 6 pages, it just gets better and better and better and better. Now with issue 5, me and Gonzalo are we're on the same wavelength when it comes to creating. It's a great place to be in. But one thing I did want to show, I'm still trying to figure out my camera, by the way, like see how
we can tell.
StreamYard's the problem. It's not me. It's StreamYard, and I'm still working on it. So first,
look at that.
I wanted to hold up there is these Lost Pages books here by Zaid Comics here, and particular this one. And I missed out on the 3rd one. I regret, but I imagine you'll probably keep going with Lost Pages 4, won't you?
Oh yeah, I'm working on it right now. Yeah,
but see, like such a beautiful book, and I wish I love the dynamics of this book. Like, but between Lost Pages 1 and Lost Pages 2, you can see like how much you guys came together stylistically, and like I wish I gotten the 3rd one. And that's one of my regrets. But that was at the time when I was like, I'm only going to back people who come on my show, and I was just and every week I back a new guest. So I'm sure you can understand that.
Gets a lot, yeah.
So Craig, is that kind of mean that we're bribing people to come on the show?
Hey, that's just the way the world works, right? You know, you want. I love my ash cans, by the way.
That's cool.
That was crazy to make, the red ash can and then with white ink. That was too expensive. We're not going to do that again. So that's a collector's thing. But yeah, we reprinted that without the white ink, different cover, and then we collected issues 1 and 2 for the people. But yeah, those man, that first one was like 2020. We started the Lost Pages.
Wow. Yeah, that's how far back we are. Like, it's crazy. We're going on almost a decade now, right?
Yeah.
So
it's awesome.
Man, time flies.
Very cool.
So who wants to go first? Digital
so Phil, how was your week? What's up with you? What are you reading?
Oh man, it's been super busy. So now we're starting this new series, which is our Western, and we're printing the issues in-house now. So the last few months has been learning the machines. We just got a big paper cutter in the last 2 weeks. So I had to go out. Was that this morning? Yeah, this morning I took the blade from that to like an industrial blade sharpener.
Yep.
30 minutes from here. So that was crazy. So yeah, now we're getting into the production phase. So the book is already done.
Help me out. The press you bought, is it digital or litho?
It's a digital Canon printer.
Nice.
That folds and staples the books. I actually have some proofs here.
Very cool.
I'll give you full screen here.
So this is, and we're able to print on newsprint as well. So this is the retro variant with like an old school cover. This is just for the proof. Like, it's the villain. When whoever gets it you'll be able to see the full image. But yeah, it's on newsprint paper.
Nice.
And so it's super cool. And with that, since we're out of print with like Magic Cop 1 or Lost Pages 1, we're now reformatting the Lost Pages into single issue floppies. So we could print them for people that may not have gotten number 1. So this is on newsprint as well. Been doing a lot of work on that. So it's been great.
Nice.
I love my floppies. Like, I kind of, when I made the trade, pull that stupid thing. I don't even know where it is. But when I made the trade, it's because everyone said you had to make a trade. So I just went along with what everyone's saying. But I ultimately love floppies. That's just the way I always read my comics, and that's the way I enjoy them. That's even how I write. I had people tell me when I split my trade up into floppies, it actually reads better because the time it takes to close that book and pull the other book, that fills the blanks instead of just flipping a page. You're like, what the hell just happened here? Like, we went through a time jump.
Yeah, I like that. I've been digging writing for like the single issues, and it's a little different than writing for something that's like 70 pages or more. And it's fun to pace everything out, because it's like new pacing for me and a new kind of type of storytelling. But I'm really enjoying that. And other stuff is like I've been doing lettering this week as well. I'm lettering the next issue of The Man with No Strings, and lettering another book for a friend of mine too. So it's nonstop. It's been fun though.
That's really cool. It's awesome too to take that next step to the next level. Now you're doing your own printing, your own fulfillment, your own creating. Like that gives you complete independence.
Yep.
You're talking floppies, so you're speaking my language. You guys are retro. This is a retro computer channel.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Digital Aboriginal. Are you in a Hooverville? Is that what you're in? What's going on, man?
No, you're behind. You're behind the times. This is hunting shack sheep.
Okay.
I just put these windows in like 2 weeks ago.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
I like the aesthetic.
Very good. Digital.
Yeah.
Wow. What's new this week? What happened to you?
Oh god.
Or what did you do? What did you do you haven't been caught for?
I haven't been caught for. Well, I've been working 60 hours a week. I'm deep in the startup tech.
Nice.
That's my world.
So you're
So
ready to
I
kick the
woke up
weekend
at 3
off.
in the morning and debugged the system.
Nice. Nice.
And then,
Is that what the teenagers call it now? Well, I'm glad you're here, and I can tell you're ready to get the weekend going. Craig, who else is ready to get the weekend going? Who's in the chat tonight, Craig?
Yep. So first and foremost, out of the commenters, we got Vulcan. Vulcan was first in once again. It says, "Happy Friday, dudes! Happy Friday, you Vulcan." Vulcan, thank you so much for spreading the word about this show. By the way, I've gotten lots of feedback. Guests have come on. Even Frederick credited he was drawn to the show by Vulcan. And again, that's how these shows grow. The audience spreading the word. Vulcan, you're probably sick of hearing me say thank you, but I'm going to keep doing that. So.
And I want to make a plea to our viewers. If there's a creator who's on the Flip City show, in the chat, say, "I love this book, but I'm going to wait until this creator's on the Friday nights to back it." Please, let's make that make that part of the lore of the show. But only the Flip City, only the Flip City.
You're going to get Chrissy mad at us, you know that, eh?
That's good. She can come on the show and she can vent. That's fine. All right, Craig. Who else is in the chat?
So Michael's also joining us too as well on a regular basis. Hail me as well.
That young man, his first campaign, he had to navigate the Indiegogo changes. So he's on top of being a first-time creator, he's also having to deal with that. So Michael, God bless you. And when the dust settles and the campaign fulfills, we'll have to have you on and you can kind of tell us, kind of what you ran into and how that went. And Phil, I bookmarked a post that you had done.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting to delineate some of the Indiegogo stuff. I am going to go back and watch that. So thank you, Phil, for doing the work that you've been doing to inform other creators.
Yeah, it's interesting. Even though I'm doing this new series just on my site, it's definitely good to know the fine print of all the updates that are going on over there.
And I just let everyone know, Fund My Comic. I know a guy who runs.
I know there's that too.
Well, I fee right down to something reasonable, like 2 or 3%. Yeah. Anyway,
I had someone back Jupiter 1 this week, and so I went in there, and it took me like 10 minutes to find the backers. It was my first time trying to do it, but yeah, it's like you wake up and your roommates have moved all the furniture. It's just
sure. Exactly.
All right.
Oh, you're trying to make it sound like a young thing. Like, God damn it.
That happened to me. I literally just came home and my girlfriend moved the whole bedroom around.
Nice.
Like the bed's on a different wall.
Don't fight it.
Weird.
Start running into furniture and banging your skins. Ah! Yeah. Sorry about that. Who's this guy? The digital Aboriginal. Hey. Yes. The man, the myth, the legend, right here joining us tonight. Here we got Frederick as well. Great guest. Had a lot of fun. Frederick's got his campaign. Oh boy, is that Rattle? Rattle. Again, check out Rattle. Back him. Great guy. Welcome back. Please come back with your next campaign.
I think the guy's commenting on your volume levels.
Oh yeah. Oh.
It was the intro.
Is that horrible intro? Yeah, and I
shot.
thought about just getting rid of it. Like I said,
I had to turn mine down.
Yeah, I was like, but you know me, I was like, nah, I've gone too far, so I just kept it.
Craig, I will say on my Macintosh keyboard, there's buttons to go up and down for the volume. I'm not gonna joke. It was I went down. I was going down so far. It went from like loud to mute. It didn't go like loud, quieter, mute. It went from loud to mute. It was crazy, man. Crazy.
I don't blame you. Like I said, I you know, I mean, we're on a shoestring budget on this show, ladies and gentlemen. Crenshaw's joining us also. What's good, y'all? Yes. Thanks for joining us again, Crenshaw. And I make sure I tag him as well. I made sure I tag Philbo as well. Again, American Demon, this is Let's Fucking Go again. Thank you for joining us as well. And American Demon keeps up with me in the DMs. And like I said, next time you have a campaign, we'll get you back on the show as well.
Well, I want to just for the record, he's never been on the show. That guy was supposed to be on the show. He had a family emergency. We pimped his book. Yes. He got like 3 backers. I don't even know if he's a real person. He could
imagine not going on a show and you still get 7 backers. How
not only that, but Craig, what if he's AI? What if he's an AI bot? And what if we've been hoodwinked? But anyways, that just shows you the power of this show.
Yes, no, for sure. Oh, that was fun. It was perfect. K-pop was here running, basically doing the heavy lifting. So, yeah. Here's as well Citizen Ronan's joining us. What's up, everyone? Yeah,
what's Ronan?
And then
he's very mysterious.
Oh, what Citizen Roman says? Chicks don't like floppies, though. Yeah.
There's a pill for that.
And then first mentioning owning the chain production, respect. Yeah, same thing, Phil. It's crazy. Becoming completely independent. Yeah. Oh, look at this guest. Here's another one. Here's Unhinged. Jason's joining us. It says, I have all the lost pages because I actually like Phil.
Thanks, Jason.
I would have grabbed 3, honestly. It's just it was a strange time as I was talking when we were going through all that and the fracturing.
I think it's the best one. I've heard that it's the best one. That's what
I will get a copy. I will find a way to get the 3rd one. Are you going to reprint it?
It's still. I think we still have some. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be in touch. I'll see how I can get one. But yeah, Jason's been on multiple times. Every campaign Jason has always on. Now I've got books from both Jason and Death Metal Hero. That's crazy. Like going back in time. I've got both their books. So. It's great seeing creators doing what creators do. All right, here we got SF Gaming's also joining us. It's Hail Friday night. So I talked with SF Gaming, and he was the one who mentioned, oh no, I back every single thing that Phil Diaz puts out. He says he's got everything. Magic Cop. He's looking for Magic Cop 3.
Really?
So like, dang it, I can't back tonight. I already grabbed Man with No Strings. And I said,
that's awesome. Thank you.
You can still join us. Yeah. You can still hang out with us.
So speaking of backing, tonight's book presents a bit of a challenge to our traditional baseline because this book is on Phil's website. So let's just kind of look at the website and I want the audience to know that while we cannot baseline the campaign before at the beginning of the show, Phil is getting notified when people do back. So he'll keep us honest. He'll tell us how we're doing in terms of connecting him with new readers.
So I got as far as getting to the shopping cart, but I'll show it for everyone. So you can scroll through here and it says 236% raised. The pre-order's gone, but you can go through. It'll tell you when it's shipping. It keeps letting you know to scroll down to add to the perks to the cart because I kept trying to hit all these things. I kept scrolling my mouse over and it wouldn't do. But you scroll down.
There you go. Yeah.
And you hit the pre-order button. That's right? These things.
Yep. It'll drop it in the cart. And yeah, this is, you could add stuff onto carts. And this is for our whole site as well. So this campaign page is just for the Man with No Strings, but we have our previous books in the comics section up at the top. But yeah, we ran this for 60 days. And now this month, we're going to be fulfilling it. So we took the different variant covers down. The only stuff that's available now is the baseline retro newsprint issue and the digital copy. And so going forward, we're going to do a pre-order campaign for each issue. This is going to be an ongoing series, and I'm already 2 issues ahead at this point with art. So we're trying to put this out regularly. Like, every handful of months, you get a new issue that's going to come out. You won't have a long wait time, and the turnaround time is probably going to be a couple months before we get it out to you.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Sorry, Citizen Ronan was asking a question here. Says, does he have the magic cup?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a rare item, mystical item.
Okay. So we'll revisit this campaign after we get through our topics and whatnot, and then also you can maybe help us navigate your site a little bit for everyone that's watching.
Definitely, yeah.
All right. So,
all right, Craig, what's the first of the 3 most important news items that flew under the radar this week? What do we got?
Yeah. So for the 47 watching, I'm all over the place hitting the wrong buttons and everything here. What is going on? Okay,
we know.
Yeah. So we're on the 119th episode of the show too. You think I'd have this down? Okay. So for 47 joining us, as you know, we come to you every Friday night, exact same time, same bat channel. 3 topics with 1 guest creator. First topic comes to us from API. There is a conclusion to the story. I thought about updating it, but I'll wait till we're done with this topic to let you know the final update. But from API, and this is why I put the thumbnail, search is on the way for 3 escaped monkeys as a truck overturns in the Mississippi highway. So to give you the precursor to this story, 3 monkeys had escaped from this lab before this incident occurred. Now, I'm not sure what happened between those 3 monkeys escaping and getting back, but they sold the monkeys. So when these monkeys were loaded into this truck, the lab had washed their hands of the monkeys. Okay.
What?
Yes. And then the truck drove away with 21 monkeys and then overturned. And then, people from the lab went to come get them. And they told the cops that, hey, some of the monkeys might be infectious with hep, herpes, and COVID. So the police, when they showed up on scene, shot 5 of the monkeys right off the bat. Right. And the carrier's like, no, none of these monkeys are infected. They're not infected. Stop shooting them. But 3 of them got on the way, kind of like, what's that movie there with George Clooney and Oh Brother, How Art Thou, right? The 3 monkeys take off from this thing. And I'm not going to get into the fate of the 3 monkeys anymore. I'll let you know near the end of the topic. So I've talked enough. What do you think of this one?
I think Vulcan sums it up. So anyway, I started blasting.
That's right. That's right.
So Phil, everybody's seen the Planet of the Apes movies. Everybody's seen like 13 Monkeys. Does this story hit differently that it's in Mississippi?
Yeah, well, the first thing that came to my mind was the monkeys from Jumanji when they get out and they start driving the cop car. I think the monkeys are responsible for the truck tipping. Jared,
do you think it was the monkeys, or do you think it was yet another nefarious person from California who should not have been given a commercial driver's license?
Right. What's the difference?
Right.
This is the opening scene to a zombie film.
Yeah. And it keeps happening. So I got a motto that, and I use it often at work. I say, an incident is an accident, a pattern is a problem. I could forgive almost anything one time. But Phil, how many times do monkeys have to escape from a lab before you realize the lab's a problem?
Right. I mean, and that's turned into a literary trope now, that's happened so frequently. So I think you're right. Get rid of the labs.
Yes.
Are monkeys allowed to vote in California?
Not yet, but I'm sure
soon.
You just got to shave them. Hey, Craig. Oh, yes. Go ahead. Yep.
So Citizen Roga says those monkeys are sluts for sure.
Yeah, that's right.
And Frederick say this is the plot of the 12th monkey. So, there you go. Sorry, you're gonna say something, Jason?
Yeah, I think this is on top of everything, especially just like right. I'm grateful that this happened after Halloween, because this would have really hurt Reese's Peanut Butter Cup sales had this happened right before.
Yeah. So hold on. SF Game is saying, why is this always specifically monkeys? Monkeys and whales, I find, are the 2.
Whales?
It's not. Phil, we cannot let Mad Ruth careen into talking about whales. I'll tell you later in the green room why. We need to get him off the whale topic. So
I'm
it's
happy to let everyone know on the show. So
no. So genetically,
so here,
for
you know
genetic
Loch Ness
testing.
monster. You know Loch Ness.
No,
monster
no, no.
kinda
Stop.
looks like
Stop.
that. In the
Stop.
water.
You're gonna get your channel struck again. Stop.
Okay.
Just stop. Just stop.
He's ruined it.
Does monkey taste good?
I'm such a mess today. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Anyway,
It's okay. I think YouTube intervened to prevent you from telling us your theory about the Loch Ness monster and whales.
Right.
Yeah. So, what? Why does this keep happening?
But I forgot to mention too. This article comes to you from Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch is classic.
Yes, we're fans of the Cool Ranch on this show.
And there's no Hojo here to hear that either.
Well, will I be uninvited if I say I don't really like him?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
You make good friends with Hojo. I'll tell you.
Does monkey taste good though?
Monkey brains, chilled monkey brains, as we all saw in the second Indiana Jones movie. Oh, this is
the
crazy.
Faces of Death, right? I mean, you get
Yeah,
you get your big VHS player, and for some reason they have that movie.
So Craig, how far the semi driver? How far away from the lab did he make it before the monkeys took over?
I didn't get the total distance, but it wasn't too far. It was close enough that the lab was able to dispatch their lab people out there with the coats and stuff. So you got to figure it wasn't too far, or they wouldn't have done that. They would but they came out, they went looking around the woods, which is what caused all the panic. Because here you got these people in these lab coats with protective masks and goggles, and they're like in radioactive suits, right? Like, way to cause
face shields and protective gear.
Right. And you're telling us they're not infectious. Yeah, I'm not taking those chances.
That would have been a sight.
Right. But to answer your question, why this keeps happening, I don't know. Maybe they save on costs of euthanizing the monkeys by just letting the population take care.
You're saying
21 monkeys were killed.
Yes.
What a waste of money too.
Yeah. So the eventuality, the eventuality of the story was no, one of them. No, okay, so eventually, one of them showed up in the front yard of a mother, and she had her kids, and she saw the monkey. So she started blasting. Obviously, I'm going to protect my kids. So she shot and killed that one. The other one, where did it show up? A preacher at a church. The other one, and he started blasting. He took out another.
It's Mississippi.
So one monkey, I thought that they were able to put it to sleep and bring it back. But if you're saying all 21 died, then maybe some sort of other mishap might have happened with that one. But yes.
Crenshaw wants to know what happened to the driver. Any idea?
Well, maybe the driver might have been one of the monkeys. We don't.
That's what I'm thinking. It was a planned escape by the most intelligent monkey.
He was deported.
Phil, I'll only buy that theory if it was a trench coat with a monkey on the bottom and a monkey on top.
3 monkeys in a trench coat.
Okay, Craig, what is topic number 2?
So I just want to hit one more comment from Citizen Romance. Says if you read the hot zones, these monkey stories hit harder.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It says the driver went back to India. There you go. There's your answer. All right. So topic number 2 for us this evening comes to us from UPI. This is also sort of like a feel-good story. Ozzy Osbourne Pumpkin Mosaic breaks the Guinness World Record. So this happened in the UK, and Sharon and Kelly also came out to the unveiling of this thing.
Awesome.
So I do have a bit of it in the outro, but it broke the record for the most amount of pumpkins in a space about the size of a tennis court. That was the Guinness record that they broke. So tribute to Ozzy Osbourne.
Delightful. Yeah, that's great.
Very cool.
Very
cool. So Craig, did they? How do they color the white and the? What are they spray painting them or what?
No, there's white pumpkins.
Yeah, there's white and black
Really?
pumpkins
There's
in
black
nature.
pumpkins?
Yes.
Oh, like are they gourds or are they pumpkins?
They're probably gourds, but yes, this is taking advantage of Mother Nature's color palette.
That's I mean that takes like a lot of foresight to plant the seeds so they'll grow in the right spots. That is just That's just wild. they must have planned this like late in the spring.
No, Jason. No. So if you watch the outro, you can actually see them putting all the pumpkins. They pre-drew it, much like we do with our pages with the blue lines. They pre-drew where to put them, and then they filled them in after.
Does it say how many there were?
If you guess, you get a prize.
Yeah.
Trying to read here. No, I don't think it says.
No, it just says a measurement of the total space.
You got to count them.
Yeah.
This is cool. Yeah, I would. I hope that someone does this to me when I die.
One day. Yeah. So American Demons telling us got a convention to work tomorrow. Nice. We'll rewatch the show. So thanks again for joining us.
Nice.
So Phil, are you a heavy metal guy? Do you like Ozzy? Tell us more.
Yeah, I like his music, some of his songs. I'm not a heavy metal guy per se, but I like specific bands and stuff. I think he has good music, super, legendary, influential, crazy, talented. But it's weird because like Black Sabbath doesn't even, like, in hindsight, it's not even heavy metal to me.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
Yep. Especially when you listen to like Crazy Train, and then the tempo's so upbeat. It's like
no, listen, the early stuff. They invented what we think of as heavy metal. I think.
Yeah. God.
It's very. I don't know. It's not pretty. It's just like to the point.
So Phil, do you mean like the heavy metal you were first introduced to was a copy of 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 Black Sabbath, where it had been distorted?
Right, sure. Like, just at the baseline of the words heavy metal, you'd think it would be so much harder. And you think of like Pantera, that's what the words heavy metal sounds like. But when you go back to the 70s, what they would, people would call heavy metal is so much lighter than something like Disturbed or Pantera or stuff that is much harder. Like it went more extreme every decade, the previous stuff, I think.
The Jay Giles band was considered heavy metal.
What? No, it wasn't.
No, seriously, in the 70s they were.
In the 70s?
They got some bangers.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right.
But
so
I love all kinds of old school music. Like about as like I don't know, grungy heavy metal I would go, or like stuff that I probably wouldn't listen in a car ride with my mom would be like White Zombie and that stuff. But I love that music, but I also love Sabbath and Kiss and
So Citizen Ronan guessed right. I know that. It says he says you like Kiss. So
I do love Kiss. Citizen Ronan got me into Danzig. I really love Danzig's first two albums.
Nice.
That stuff, yeah.
Well, one of the things we do on the Friday nights is we keep our finger on the pulse of this whole Guinness Book of World Records deal, because we want people to know what records are out there ready to be broken. They can be broken. Similar to this whole how many pumpkins can you fit in a tennis court thing. Craig, can you bring up the investigative report for our investigative report update on Guinness Book of World Records?
Yes, for sure.
We do this as a public service. We do this so that people. We want people to get up off the couch, live life, and go chase after it. Right, chase after it. Live big. Craig, first slide.
Yes.
Phil, believe it or not, this is the world's biggest iPhone. What do you think?
How? Why does this exist? Is this for a store? The only reason it would exist is to be displayed at a store.
Jared, do you think this guy? Do you think he should be disqualified for taking a mall kiosk and turning it into an iPhone?
Yeah, how much would that cost? I mean, what is an iPhone, like $1,500 now?
Yeah. Craig, this is for someone who's in denial that they need glasses. That's what this is.
Craig, have we finally found a phone that your wife can't lose?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom would love that phone. Like I'll be hanging out with my mom and she'll be texting someone, and then the words on it are like 5 times magnified. So you could read her text message from a football field away.
Citizen
From an
Ronan has
airplane.
Citizen Ronan has a theory. I don't know if I buy it. All right, next let's look at the next record, Craig.
Okay.
All right, fastest ostrich.
Ooh.
What do you think, Phil? You think you'd be game to? I'm sure you could bust a bronco, but could you tame an ostrich?
I think that everybody needs to weigh the same amount for this to actually be a competition, right?
Good point.
Because she's lighter than that guy,
Right.
his hat looks like it's 5 pounds. So, and then that second ostrich actually has human legs. If you see that, he's wearing jeans.
You're saying there's a ringer? There's a guy in an ostrich costume?
Yeah, that's an actual man in an ostrich costume. So that's this. You can't trust this competition.
Good God, this is rigged, Craig. This is rigged.
Yes.
All right,
I'd like to be the Ricky Bobby of the ostrich racing world. I would love it. Okay.
All right, next.
Remember we had that small clip too of like midgets racing ostriches. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
But that reminds me of Joust. Remember that arcade?
Yes,
game?
Joust.
Yeah.
Joust was great.
Yeah.
It's great. All right, Phil, you're a youngster. I'm not even sure if you could even attempt this. Do you think you could make a call on a rotary phone? You're pretty young.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I could, but I don't think I ever have.
Nice.
Growing up, we had hardlined corded phones, but they all had dial pads.
Okay.
But that image he's got, I think that's from YouTube, and they're actually trying to figure out how to use the stupid thing, and they can't figure it out.
I think my great aunt had a rotary phone still at her house.
It actually costs more to have a rotary phone because they have to have a translation to digital. So they started charging you at some point.
That's funny. I do at the I work for an arcade out in Chicago, and we have a pinball area business, and we needed to get a new phone. So, and we had like a wireless, phone, a digital pad or whatever. My brother was in charge of buying the new phone, and he bought not a rotary phone, but an old wall hanging corded phone that has the like mechanical ring bell. So it's like that classic.
Oh yeah.
And then when you pick it up, it's like gives you nostalgia of the 90s because you hear the echo of the person's voice, and then you could kind of hear your voice at the same time, when you're talking. So it's a total throwback. It's hilarious.
But did it have like a 20-foot cord, like one of those rotating things? And
no, not that long.
Hey, Jared, do you remember the first generation of cordless phones where they had the little antenna, and if you turned, like they would break up, and you had to like you'd be like, hold on, mom, hold on, I gotta find the sweet spot.
Did you ever do the collect calls back to home where you've received a collect call from Mom? I'm at the mall. I'm okay.
Mom, I'm in jail and I like it.
Wonderful life hack. All right, Craig, next slide.
Yeah.
All right. So people often accuse me of photoshopping and using AI to do these investigative reports. I did not. Phil, this is a real skateboard. What do you think?
I feel like I've seen this video. Yeah, that's amazing. It does seem dangerous though, but it would be fun.
It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to do an ollie. Like they all got to go on the back of the board at the same time and jump, right?
Hilarious.
Jared, what kind of insurance do you have to get before you can get on that one of those things? It can't be street legal, right?
Yeah. They're not wearing helmets either, or knee pads.
Well, they don't want to look like squares.
They'd be denied insurance.
So how do you get this thing up to speed? Do you like hook up a tow cable to a couple pickup trucks or
a hill?
Yeah, you gotta that ramp.
Was anyone a skateboarder?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I had it was not something that would impress a modern skateboarder. It was a penny board from Sears when I was like 10.
Yeah.
Frederick, are you talking about the yokels on the skateboard? Or are you talking about us? Clarify. Okay, Craig, what else we got? I think there's one more. What do we got here? All right. Phil, you could be the fastest at whatever this is.
It looks like some sort of obstacle course on toilets. Yeah.
This is when you literally got no fucks to give at this point.
This is at the Fuddruckers in Idiocracy. It was a cut scene.
I miss Fuddruckers. Fuddruckers is so good.
What was it called again by then? It was Butt something.
Yeah. Right.
What's up with this guy's red shoes? They look like it's made of like foam. With the floor of a gym.
That's supposed to be a signal that he's a Satanist, actually.
Oh no.
Or a Freemason.
Hollywood Freemason, yeah.
It's a shitty bumper car. It is. Boom, imagine smacking into each other. They both got full bowls. Yeah, it's all bad.
Citizen Ronan wants to up the ante here. And then everybody, we're all asking the same question Vulcan lives.
Yeah.
So Phil, we're
staring at that picture.
Last man sitting. That's how you win. That's
Phil, we're laughing now, but how long before this is an Olympic sport?
Oh, yeah. Well, anything can happen nowadays.
All right, Craig, what is topic number 3 this week?
Yeah. So why am I back on that one? Okay. So our third and final topic for this evening comes to us from New York Post. Private collection of iconic TV show costumes sold for over $3 million, including the original costumes for Batman, Wonder Woman ensembles, the Cesar Romero Joker, certain episodes of Star Trek. Yeah, I went through all the iconic costumes that sold. Like this guy had one hell of a collection before he passed away. So it all sold for $3 million, Jason.
The Fonzie jacket.
Yes, that was in there. Yeah.
It belongs in a museum. Phil,
but the guy is like 4 feet tall. Like, why is Fonzie cool? I've never understood that.
Henry Winkler.
I think I was
he
skeptical
would
when I was a
snap
kid.
his fingers and like doors would open and stuff like that.
Right.
Oh yeah, like hit
cool,
the
man.
jukebox and it would play.
Phil, what was your favorite like 60s, 70s TV show?
I was really into, when I was a kid, the A-Team.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Batman was great.
Yeah.
I had a tape of the Batman movie, the 60s movie they did with all the villains. So I watched that a lot, and then as I got older, caught up on the rest of the shows. Really recently, maybe 2 years ago or a year ago, I just started watching Columbo, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Columbo is really good, funny, very formulaic though, but it's so cool to see how much they milked that formula out.
Mm-hmm.
Columbo's great, but yeah, there's a lot of shows that I like from back then.
I prefer Dallas myself. Don't spoil it for me. I mean, this JR guy is such a jerk. I mean, I think someone's gonna hurt him.
I never seen Dallas.
You're not mixing much, in my opinion.
Craig, when it comes to old TV shows, what's your comfort food?
It would have been like Twilight Zone, The Outer Limits.
Twilight Zone's so good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I binged Twilight Zone a long time ago. Well, like right when I first got into Netflix. Yeah, it's so good. Classic.
Very cool. Very cool. So this set went for $3.2 million. And I'm just gonna be honest, guys. That's out of my price range. So we talked to our investigative reporters and said, find us something that's akin to this, but it's maybe more affordable for us and our viewers. So Craig, why don't you bring up that investigative report?
I just want to get our chat is just humming.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna jump to some of our comments.
Yeah. Let's go through this. Yep.
Frederick said he would have been buried in the Batman costume if he owned it.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. I would take it with me. No one else is getting that. Michael says Columbo rules.
Yep.
He's right there with you.
Michael, check out the Rockford Files. That's also pretty good.
Crenshaw, Adam West.
Dukes of Hazzard. I'm in Dukes of
Yeah.
Hazzard. That like go out and pretend you're like you're being chased by Boss Hogg afterwards.
I liked Starsky
you-
and Hutch as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that
yeah.
General Lee never turned the corner on 3 monkeys.
I love that. I love how they would cut to a commercial and the General Lee's coming down and it's just crumpled. They'd be
Well-
like, and what's his name? Denver Pyle would be like, looks like them Duke boys got in a wee bit of trouble. And then they'd come back from the ads and it would be like intact and landing.
You know how many
Can you-
thousands
can
of
you-
Challengers they destroyed over the years?
Or they go, can you believe this all started when Boss Hogg went to go get some eggs?
Oh, and Luke Duke, those Duke boys. Crenshaw's joy says Adam West once told his mother that he wished she was his. Okay.
What?
Have Gun Will Travel. There's a show going back, like all them westerns.
Yeah.
And then Michael's saying The Simpsons spoiled Dallas.
That's right. It was the baby. It was Maggie that killed that guy.
It was a hypergamous blonde, but did they have those back then?
No.
And the last one I'm going to jump to Vulcan. Vulcan said Bonanza and Little House on the Prairie were the 2 shows from back in the day. Yeah.
All right. So again, $3.2 million, a bit too pricey for me right now.
Yes.
I'd have to move some money around to swing that. So
Yeah.
we're going to do a segment we call Auction Action. Phil, we're going to use some costumes that might be in your price range. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Another Friday night's investigative report.
Yeah. All right. Own a piece of Star Wars. You can get the costume for Bazine.
Bazine.
Bazine? I've never seen this person in my life.
Really?
Yeah. Is the chick?
Yeah.
That's one of those side
This is
camera.
Side characters.
Kathleen
It's not even
she's a pillar of Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars. Phil, come on.
This is a new character, or is this from Salacious Crumb
This
days?
is almost like 10 years old. I mean, this is like Craig, was this from the Last Jedi?
I'm
Or was
not
this from
entirely
The Force
sure where.
Awakens?
Did she even have a line of dialogue?
I want to say prequel.
She had an
prequel.
action figure.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well, they all did. Yeah. Even the droid that's like upside down with his feet getting burned. Oh, even it got destroyed, so.
yeah, I was traumatized. Okay, this one might not be up your alley. Let's look at the next option.
All right.
All right, Bear Man.
Oh, yeah. This is from The Shining, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would actually buy that costume. Yeah.
Yes.
He
We
was
almost
bitten
had
by a
a
radioactive bear.
We almost had an incident where here they were banning people from going in the woods because they thought if you didn't go in the woods, you would start fires. And we also had an epidemic of people dressing up in bear costumes. And they were going to go run around in the woods in bear costumes.
Modern Canada.
Yeah.
It's a strange place. All right, let's check.
I will not. I will not confirm or deny that one there. But, okay.
Craig, is it true that your wife throws up the bear signal at night?
Yes. That's how you get my
And
attention.
that's your signal. Put the kids in bed quick.
No, that's supper's ready. This.
All right, Frederick Scott, the bear costume is great. Yep, definitely. All right, Phil, Deadpool costume from the Wolverine Origins movie. What do you think?
Yeah, it's the pants and then the liquid latex that's over his mouth. That's what you get.
I think you get the circuitry straps too.
Very good. Yeah, what a fumble there. That was odd.
Did you watch the newest Wolverine versus Deadpool? If you watched the after credits scene, they actually bring this back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It looks like a mugshot from Minneapolis crime report.
It does.
It's a meth.
Right.
It's a meth video waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Dancing to Thriller. Yeah.
All right,
He's the guy who shows up to roof your house.
That's right. Let's see what else we got. All right. Okay,
Classic.
so Sinbad. his genie costume from that classic 1990s movie Shazam. Phil, are you in?
Yeah, this would be great. I actually have a turban that is like not dissimilar to the one in the left, sorry, the right picture. It's green though. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all about it. I like genies. I think we need more genies in media. And yeah, bring
Granting
back
wishes.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Very, very good. This is fantastic. This is fantastic.
One of my
Vulcan
favorite movies
lives
as a kid, though. Shazam. I love this movie.
Great
I just
movie,
pictured
great movie.
Rachel Maddow in a I Dream of Jeannie costume. That's
Why?
What
are you doing? This is a family show. All right. Okay. So now
Vulcan said he'd been on the Sinbad, and then Citizen Ronan said this movie was definitely made. He says for sure. Okay. Yeah.
All right. I think we're up to speed on the news of the week. Now let's look at the campaign. And I forget, is there a trailer on this? Okay, let's check out the trailer.
So before I hit the trailer for The Man with No Strings Attached, again, the link to the Zaid Comics site is pinned to the top of the chat. So if anyone wants to hit that at the same time as I hit the trailer, and then we'll also help you navigate the site when we get back. So for the 54 watching, oh boy, I scrolled too far. Here it is, the trailer for The Man with No Strings.
Once upon a time there was a bandit. His heart was cursed to rot with every soul he took. He was a man who carved a path of revenge through bullets and find out how much of himself he is going to lose in order to get back what's been taken from him. He's a man with no strings.
There you go.
Very cool. Very cool.
I apologize for my limited audio. Again, this is a low budget studio I've got going on here.
No problem. Thanks for showing that.
Yes. So I'm just trying to.
Yeah, that music was actually composed and played by Citizen Ronan in the chat.
Oh, nice. He is so talented. I mean, I've seen his paintings, and that is crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I was kind of like teasing the idea that we're doing a Western. I had been showing images from it for a while, and I knew I wanted a spaghetti Western theme song because I love the genre. I love those old films from the late 60s and early 70s, and the music is so iconic. So I hit up a couple people online, and they just never got back to me. And I mentioned it during a stream, and then Ronan hit me up, and he's like, "Oh, can I take a stab at that?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" And it was freaking awesome. So he did that. I had my buddy Doc Blaylock did the voiceover work on that, and then I cut the trailer together.
Nice. So Vulcan is back. Thank you, Vulcan.
Thank you.
I backed, so we've got 2 for sure.
Hell yeah.
Rick Saylor is trying to do Stolen Valor. He's saying he was an A1 backer. I guess that counts.
Rick is awesome. Yeah.
SF Gaming says he's already grabbed it, so there's another one. I will try to navigate this site once you teach me how to do it. Maybe you'll stick a Lost Pages 3 in there. We'll see.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. But this is so we it transitions to having it on our own site now. And these were pre-order. So the book was already done when we launched this. I letter it as well. The amazing Oliver Isabedra is the artist. So all of the art on this book is from him, from the covers to the interior. So you know what you're getting when you look at the cover art. And yeah, we're trying to make this a ongoing series. So this is issue 0. Once you guys read this, you know everything you need to know going forward in the story, who this guy is, the basic premise is it's about a lone gunman who is on a path of revenge, but he's cursed to have his soul rot with everyone he kills along the way. So it's playing with that revenge and vengeance theme of you're going to lose yourself when you give into revenge, and he's going to see how much he's willing to lose of himself to get back what's been taken from him. So it's a weird Western. There's magic, mysticism, witches, ghouls, and I think people are really going to enjoy this. If you enjoy the good, the bad, and the ugly, Once Upon a Time in the West, it's a mixture of spaghetti westerns with like fairy tale elements into something I think people are going to dig.
The Good, Bad, and Ugly is one of my top 10 movies of all time, by the way.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that sounds very good.
Yeah. Awesome. So if there's anything you want me to scroll to, by the way, too, Phil, just feel free to tell me.
Yeah, if you scroll down here, those are the covers we did have up available on here. So I took them down. Those are for the early pre-order guys. So we did have like a 4-pack. We had blank sketch covers because we could print those as well. And when we do the next issue pre-order campaign, we'll have more blanks and a standard paper comics, but the like forever kind of version of the book is going to be the retro newsprint, which is still available on the site, and that'll be available going forward on the site. And that's actually better for everybody that is going to grab it now, because it's actually the most reasonably priced. So it's $10 for the newsprint version. And then if you scroll,
do you still ship international? That's one of my.
Yes, we do, and we ship international, and then we also have the digital version, which we actually put up pretty recently on there. And then if you guys are into original art, we do have some original sketch covers. If you scroll down to those last 3 ones are sketch covers for people that want, that physical art, and that also comes with a free issue of the book, so you don't have to like take it out of the bag and read the sketch cover one, Nice. And then there's the interiors are insane. If you keep scrolling down, you'll get to the there's shirts which are a drop ship right to you now. Nice. Crazy cool Wicked logo from our buddy Alan Alonso, who designed that shirt logo. It's going to tie into the ongoing story of it. And
so if I were to wear that shirt and get into a lot of fights, would I lose a piece of myself with every fight? No, I'm just
I think you'll win the fight. You'll win, guaranteed. I think that's what that does. But yeah, here's a pretty up close look at some of the art. That's the main cover, and then there's some interior work in there too.
Wild. Yeah, let's look for some sequentials. All right, here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
But I mean, I'm love working on this thing. Oliver, the artist, he's having a blast. He's really great to collaborate with, and I think the kind of tone of the storytelling contrasts well with this intricate kind of 90s style art, where in my mind, I don't know of any other Western comics that have done it in this type of art style.
Rob Liefeld's Bloodbath. That was a Western.
Oh my god.
So Phil, it's great.
With you. Yes.
Phil, it's a great premise, and it's a great hook, and it's a great mashup. What can you tell us about what can you tell us about how he gets in this predicament where he has to kill, and every time he kills, he loses incremental part of his soul? What can you tell us?
So he is, what can I say here? He, without spoiling things, he is, well, if you take it from the title, he's figuratively a man with nothing. His family has been taken from him. He's at the end of his rope, and he's so far down the rabbit hole, he doesn't care. So now it's time for payback, right? Okay. But I wanted to have this visual change with his body to signify how much he's losing of himself. So there is a curse that is placed upon him in his timeline by a witch, and he's literally out to get her back for that and try to bring his family back, and get them back. And so you have that visual element of the change as he's getting into these fights, gunfights, and I really wanted it to be a epic journey. So you're going to have characters that you're going to meet who are old friends from his past, old enemies that are going to come in and out of the story. And then my favorite part of it is by the end of the tale, he's going to look totally different, and it's going to reflect who he is on the inside.
Wow.
Wow.
Much cooler than the Spawn countdown. Remember the Spawn countdown numbers?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Never did anything with it.
Right. He never capitalized on that.
Yeah.
And it's so funny you bring that up, because I thought of that when coming up with this idea, and it's.
I like what you're doing better. I like what you're doing is better.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I like the gun placement in this. Like I like every one of these panels. Like, the guns, like they're accurate, and then like where they're pulling him out, like he's whipping it out from behind his back and stuff.
Yeah.
He's dragging it out of his holster and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm a firearms I love my firearms. So
definitely.
Yeah.
No, if you dig firearms, especially Old West stuff, Oliver is getting them down pat on the details. And we wanted this guy to have an arsenal with him. He's got a gun on his hip. He's got this really cool, almost like pilot cross draw holster on his chest. And then that mare's leg repeater rifle on his back too. So when he runs out of ammo, he could whip that bad boy out.
One-man army. Yeah.
Vulcan has a legal question for you.
What is
Craig,
it? I'm on the campaign.
Vulcan wants to know, can you own guns in Canada?
Yes. Well, they're slowly taking their guns away. So, like, if you go back to like 20 years ago, I had a gun range just up the street. We could fire them all. The gun ranges are all good. You can no longer purchase handguns. I can no longer privately sell handguns. So if you own one before it, you get to keep it. You can still grandfather firearms through your family, but they're ever increasingly tightening it. And there's even they're talking to pilot programs where it's gonna be funny, where the police show up at people's houses and try to take their fire guns. So yes, we are continuing our decline towards full on socialism.
Nice.
But one thing I want to show here, never mind my failed country, because I'm still looking forward to becoming the 51st state. I pray every day, make that happen. So here is the email address sign up. Please, even before you back, consider going on the very bottom of this page. I type my email in there and I hit the sign up. It was super easy. I got a notification right away.
Awesome.
Just wanted to click that on. So is there anything you want to help me with navigating before I attempt to back this thing? Because I'll pull the campaign down to do that. But
no, if you want to check out the other stuff, you could click on the big logo. That'll take you to our front page, and you could see that's the newest thing we have right there. But if you scroll down a little bit, or at the top of the header, it doesn't matter. But there's a little categories indicating whatever you're looking for. We got kick-ass shirts for all of our properties, but the comics is probably what you want to take a look at there. And everything up there is what we have in stock. So it'll say sold out if it's sold out. But there's our newest stuff from our oldest stuff to our newest stuff is up there as well. It gives you a little trailer, synopsis. Anything catches your eye, you'll be able to check that out. And then we also have, if you guys are interested to learn about the characters, there's like a character bio section on here as well that I just update for myself. And like, because when I was growing up and reading comics, I would go to I would research characters. I'd become obsessed with this stuff and be like, I learned more probably about comic characters from the DC encyclopedias or websites, over just reading stuff,
So what I used to do was, it was the Overstreet Price Guide.
Yeah.
This is before obviously the internet and all that kind of stuff. That's where you see that, because every page had 3 covers, and that's where you began to see what else was out there that obviously wasn't at the newsstand, wasn't at the drugstore, might not even be at the comic book shop. So that's great. I think one of the things I got to point out here, Phil, is as he's looking at your website here, it really brings home the variety of what you and your brother are doing in terms of genres. And as you're looking at these, all of these are intriguing. So it's something I've noticed, but I think this really makes it very pronounced. That kudos to you and your brother and the other creators you're working with, for the variety of the genres that you're dabbling in. It's great to see.
I'm realizing Phil's been a lot more busy than I realized he was since the last time I talked. I thought you just made Lost Pages 3. You got Lost Pages tome. You got the Myths of the Lost Pages.
Yeah, we collected that. That tome is actually, I don't know if I have one. I actually do. It's manga size.
Oh yeah. Nice.
So we did when we did the third book, we collected the first 2 and the Myths, which is like side stories, and we got it manga size, so it's like thick. And this, and I think, this is a proof, but the real ones have a barcode on them, so we can get it in the stores and stuff. So, and it's in black and white too. So I thought that, maybe it would be more interesting for the younger generation that reads manga to have something that's in black and white and manga sized. So that's cool.
So what does that include? What's all in that book?
So that's 1, 2, Lost Pages 1, Lost Pages 2, and then Myths of the Lost Pages, which was a bunch of supplemental stories.
Okay.
Yeah. So you actually have probably all that content already. Yes. Yeah, but we still have 3, and I think there's 2 covers on that. And then we did a crossover with the Lost Pages and a horror book called The Kill Journal, and that's called Psycho Slumber. That came out earlier this year, actually.
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna have to navigate his site, and this is gonna be how long did it take you to sign up and then back and all that stuff, Jason?
Oh, like a minute. The site's well constructed. So so if you want to take that down, we can just So Phil, earlier you had mentioned, I think, that you're already working on issue 2 of this. 2 questions. At this point, with what you're envisioning, how many issues will this storyline be, and then how quickly do you think you and the other creators will be getting them out to market?
So this is issue 0. Issue 1 is already drawn, and I'm lettering it right now.
Nice.
Issue 2 has about like 5 pages left to be finished drawing. Issue 3 is already written, so nice. I'm trying to pace it out. We launched this, or we had a lot of content already in the bag, so we could get it out, maybe every 4 months.
Nice.
But yeah, how many issues do I think it's going to be? I think I've been saying that I think it'll be more than 20.
Okay.
But I could see it, who knows? It's in my head, it's a long story, and I know the ending, and I know like a good amount of plot beats in between there. So I'm excited to see how long it is going to be, and if we can keep it up. Because the cool thing about this is we did the pre-order system on our site. We doubled the funding goal, which means it's already paid for itself and then some. And if we could keep doing that with every issue, we'll be good. So hopefully we build more of an audience with it, and people that don't know who we are will jump on, and it'll just keep rolling. But yeah, I'm ready to do more.
Cool. So without spoiling anything, if you need to keep some things kind of top secret at this point, what can you tell us about why or how this Western world, this Western period piece has a supernatural element? Tell us as much as you can tell us. And if you say, hey, I can't tell you why this is happening, understood. But what is there anything you could tell us about? What's the premise to say, hey, this is how this stuff is there as a phenomenon?
Yeah, sure. So there's like a inciting event that magic is basically, it's like a cosmic magic that is introduced into the world, and it sets off a chain of events where
Is it middle-aged women doing a seance?
no,
Okay, all right.
no. So there, we're gonna have some cool Indian characters, natives, in throughout the story. So you'll have, kind of more of the spiritual realm you're dealing with from that aspect. But the cool thing about this series is that magic, it's all tied to basically one event.
Okay.
So the main character's curse, the main antagonist's powers, and the supernaturalness of the villains are all tied together, and we'll see that going throughout the series, and kind of how our gunman is going to deal with it, and he usually just deals with it with bullets. So
very good, very cool, very cool. Craig, how are you doing, buddy?
Yeah. I kind of got slowed down. I had to make sure I was using the right card, but no, it says I placed my order already. So now I'm just trying to find my way to get back to.
And Phil, just out of curiosity, who's your web? Can you tell us who your web developer is? Who helped you with your site?
Well, it's a Squarespace site, and we really wanted to see if we had the capabilities of actually crowdfunding on our own site. My buddy Michael Bancroft does that. I know Eric Weathers has done that because they use Shopify as a producer on their site, and they actually have those things that are built into Shopify. Okay. So because we have Squarespace, we weren't actually able to do the crowdfunding thing, but I have a friend, Shani, who's she jumps in and out of chats all the time, but she does web design for a living. So she actually did like the funding bar. She did the timer for us because we had a countdown timer, and everything else is basically just a Squarespace layout as its own like sales page that I threw together. So it was, I'm proud of it that we were able to do that. And, we had the support that we did, and now we're just ready to print and ship stuff out. Like I was this week printed 70 issues of this book already,
Nice.
So, would you find that basically when you build a core audience that appreciates and what you do, they will follow you wherever you go, whether it's you're on Indiegogo or Fund My Comic or your own website, or did you find there was a drop off of people
No, definitely. I mean, the folks that have supported this is the Qzzy Comics audience. They're the guys that have, like you said, people in your chat that have already backed everything we've done, and they've already jumped on this one. And that's what really this book is for. The reason we're doing it on our site is because I know those readers like our stuff. They're going to follow us to our site, and hopefully going on shows like this will bring new eyes to it. And so we'll just build that reader base. Since I've already invested in the story, I paid to have this first issue 0 drawn. All I needed is to recoup my money on that and get it to my hardcore backers, hardcore fans. And then when we collect it, say maybe the first story arc is 5 issues. So what I want to do is collect it and then crowdfund to have it colored, and then, maybe Kickstarter, Indiegogo, then that'll bring more outside eyes to a trade,
Yep.
Neat. Yeah, good approach.
So
you just kind of keep incubating to the next phase. Very cool.
I'm just going to bring this up again for everyone who's watching. And what's our count right now? How many are watching?
I think we've got 69 people watching live right now.
Nice. Wonderful number. Okay. So again, just letting everyone know, you can get the issue 0 newsprint variant. That's only $10. And then the digital issue, if you just want digital, that's only $5. That's not that much money. That's a really good price. I even seen your shipping was only $16 here. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to take some more money from you with that, which you realize the difference in international shipping costs. But
yeah, that is, we try to make it as reasonable as possible for everybody.
Shopify is there's a Canadian story to that, and in Ottawa, everyone wanted to work at Shopify in Ottawa.
Oh yeah, is that where they're based?
Yes.
I'm not. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, it's a Canadian company. It is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's one of the few things. Sorry, did we mention Buzz? Buzz was joining us.
Yep. He's hailed the chat, and then he chimes in with his evergreen wisdom that you got to get that sweet newsprint.
Yes, for sure. Awesome. Is there anything else you want to take me to, Phil, or share, or anything like that?
No, I mean, yeah, if you guys check this out, it's going to be shipping super soon, like literally like a week and a half. We're going to start shipping this stuff out, doing everything in house. And then if you like it, definitely come back to the site. We'll have more comics for you. And thank you for pointing out the newsletter, because I do, put out updates and stuff like that on there, and the newest stuff that we're doing.
So, hey, Craig, should we play the trailer one more time as we're winding down? Get some mileage out of the trailer?
Okay, so yeah, we'll play the trailer, and then we're going to have to do our drum roll and find out if we were able to achieve our hat trick in the absence of looking at a tally. Okay, so for the 69 that are watching, we'll play the trailer one more time. Here it is, The Man with No Strings.
Once upon a time, there was a gunman. His heart was cursed to rot with every soul he took. He was a man who called a path of revenge through bullets and find out how much of himself he is going to lose in order to get back what's been taken from him. He's a man with no strings.
Very, very cool. So, Phil, in terms of notifications, how many people back during the show? Just since we can't baseline, can't see the campaign numbers.
We have 3.
Nice.
Yo, thank you so much, guys.
Fantastic.
Hat trick. Friday nights rules again. Maybe we always get our hat trick. Thank you.
Oh, Rick Saylor, newsflash. Rick Saylor wants you to know, Craig, your audio sounds a little loud.
Mine?
No, the trailer.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's really lousy. So I'm not. I basically blast my speaker into my mic, so it's not at all a professional studio.
All right. As we wind down, can you bring up the Jupiter 2 sign up?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
No pressure at all.
Not at all. RJ Williams is here. RJ, your homework assignment, should you accept it, is to go to Indiegogo and sign up to be notified when Jupiter issue 2 launches. Because I know you have Jupiter issue 1. I don't know if you've had time to read it. You're a busy guy. So this is the sign up for Jupiter issue 2. We've got 68 people watching live. Please go over there and put your name in there. That way you'll be notified when the campaign launches. With the new Indiegogo design, you can see how many people are currently following the campaign. If you intend to back, sign up anyway, because what's important is that as we're driving traffic to Indiegogo, that people just as social proof see that other people are interested in the campaign, they're more likely to sign up themselves. So please, everybody, if you wouldn't mind, go throw your name in there.
I mean, even just to help us Jupiter fans, if you're not a Jupiter fan and you don't even want to back, if you just go over there, sign up, and get the numbers to 100, that means those of us that are waiting for the book, he'll finally launch the campaign, and then I could say you've got 100 signups, Jason. When
it's your civic duty to your fellow man. Go over there and sign up.
Well, I hope with Indiegogo they implement what Kickstarter does, where if you have signed up to someone's campaign, or if you backed someone's campaign, it keeps you on their followers list, and it just lets you know when they launch something new. So like, say you fall out of touch with a creator, you stop watching a certain stream, when they launch their next thing, it'll just send you an email about it. I hope that has been implemented.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know if I'll ever go back to Indiegogo. I'm one of those guys who got burned when another creator was going out there and getting everyone shadow banned. So I got shadow banned because I went on the wrong person's show, and I never went back to Indiegogo after that because you know you really like some guy can pick up a telephone and you'll stop promoting my comic. So that was the reason I left Indiegogo and never went back. But yeah, I do see all these features. I think ultimately what they're doing is in the interest of the customer. I think they have been listening to the feedback, like you're saying. Yeah. So those creators out there, like you say, that are continuously working, it'll give them updates. You can follow your creators. They are making improvements in the right direction. Maybe one day, like when I do put Soul Tack, the goal is to put it all together into one solid book, like one complete book. And when that day comes, I will absolutely put it back on Indiegogo and Kickstarter and every freaking place I possibly can. So
very cool. Great. Well, Craig, thank you for throwing this up there. Phil, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for kicking off your weekend with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. It was a fun time. I like the format.
Nice. Digital Aboriginal, Jared. What kind of trouble are you gonna try to stay out of this weekend?
Well, I came here to debate, but on the subject of communism. I mean, I found the site because this is a
doesn't work
site, right?
It doesn't work.
This isn't a communist
Phil has
party.
seized the means of production with the.
Craig, what are you going to do this weekend? What's up with you?
So I got to keep going. So I got to make more pages for my artist because again, he's right on my heels. I wanted to show he turned in yet another new page. I give him these double page spreads, thinking I got 2 weeks, and then bam, at the end of the week he sends in the double page.
That's a sign that's a sign that he's engaged. He's having fun.
Yes, so
that's good. It's a good sign, actually.
I got to do that, and then again, I was trying to build my sign up page. So I was gonna ask you, do I have permission to use your promo for my sign up?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so that's probably going to be my graphic for my sign up page. That will be my task. I will get it done this week. I promise.
All right, let's see. We got 67 people watching live as we wind down. I have no idea what Craig has put together for his outro. He's famous for his outros, but everybody's watching. Thank you for hanging out, kicking off the weekend with us. Have a great weekend. And Craig, what you got?
Yeah, I was just going to let Phil know as well. You're more than welcome to join us backstage after it's done. As well, if you need to dip out, you need to go somewhere else. We won't be offended if you're not in the backstage after my outro plays. Totally.
I'm excited for this outro.
Okay. All right.
Oh, there's no whale. Oh, there's no whale dong in it. But okay, all right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Again, 70 watching again. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us again. Thanks again, Phil. Thanks again, Digital Aboriginal, for coming to join us this evening and making us a 4-panel again. It's nice. It's nice to have that 4-panel again. Without anything else not needing to be said, just have a great weekend, everyone. All right.
Stretch of highway Tuesday afternoon, a truck carrying 21 rhesus monkeys overturned. Several of those monkeys escaped and were later killed, according to the Jasper County Sheriff's Department. As of Wednesday afternoon, 3 monkeys were still on the loose. Arrived on the scene today, people wearing white coats, gloves, and hairnets and other protective gear were looking around into the woods and on the side of the highway. They didn't immediately identify where they were from or what exactly they were doing. The monkeys were research animals that at one point had been held at Tulane University in New Orleans. The university said it no longer owns those animals, and it also was not transporting them, but the university did send a team of animal care experts to the scene. The Sheriff's Department originally reported that those animals were carrying diseases. The Sheriff's Office said that's what they were told by the driver of that truck, but Tulane University later said that the animals were not infectious.
waste no time, I let go. Sherry, Sherry lady, going through emotion. Love is where you find it. Listen to your heart.
Hi neighbor, I brought something new to share with you today. My M249 SAW. Listen to this. Brr, 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 pew, 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 rat-tat-tat-tat. Isn't that something? I'm pulling it out. 2025! Pulling it out!
Finish him. Liu Kang wins. Flawless victory fatality.
It is so ridiculous, and I think that what we are seeing right now is that Republicans, the vice president yesterday in his comments, they are desperate. They have shut down the government. They have found themselves in this situation. Federal workers, they're trying to pressure federal workers into possible Hatch Act violations, and they're saying this stuff about me in the press. And the fact of the matter is, I can tell you, in the 7 years that I've been here, they have never given me a single phone call.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me. Every time you tell me something, I figure that you're lying. It was almost like you fake it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know you're lying, but you sound excited, and you know that I know that you're lying. Oh there, I'm gonna keep on lying to you. Yeah. All you do, you think, just to